Hi, Nashly. Okay, here's our next story. This one looks fun. It's called Playdough. Playdough, written by Anne Harth. This looks fun. Kira loved Play-Doh. She rolled it, she patted it, she punched it, and she shaped it. At school, there was blue Play-Doh and red Play-Doh. Every day there was a different color. Kira loved them all. This must be Kira. I wish I had Play-Doh at home, she said to her teacher, Mrs. Peck. Where do you buy it? Mrs. Peck laughed. I don't buy it. I make it. Can you show me how? Kira said. The next day, Kira walked into the classroom. Good morning, everyone, said Mrs. Peck. Today, we will make Play-Doh. Kira, will you help? Ooh, this sounds fun. I wonder if they'll actually show us. Kira stood next to Mrs. Peck. Everything we need is on this table, Mrs. Peck said. We have flour, salt, oil, water, and food coloring. Kira, please put 2 cups of flour into the big bowl. Ooh. Kira measured the flour. She dumped it into the bowl. 2 cups of flour, she said. Next, we need 1 cup of salt, said Mrs. Peck. Kira measured the salt. She dumped it into the bowl. Maybe if we write these down, we can actually create the recipe, right? 2 cups flour, 1 cup salt. Okay, next. Mrs. Peck handed Kira a spoon. Next, mix the flour and salt. Kira mixed them carefully. Next, we need 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 cup of water. Kira put them both into the bowl. Let's see, 1 tablespoon oil and 1 cup water. Okay. Now stir it well, Mrs. Peck said. Kira stirred until her arm was tired. It looks like white Play-Doh, she said. What color shall we make? Mrs. Peck held up the food coloring. Blue, Ahmed said. Red, Rena added. Both good colors. I have an idea, said Mrs. Peck, and she poked a hole in the Play-Doh. She put in 5 drops of blue food coloring and 5 drops of red food coloring. Squish it all up, Kira. So, do you know what color that makes? Kira squished the Play-Doh. She rolled it and patted it. She punched it and shaped it. Kira's eyes grew big. The children in the classroom all smiled as the white Play-Doh turned a beautiful shade of purple. Nice. Thank you, Mrs. Peck. I can't wait to make Play-Doh at home, Kira said. All right, so what does Kira learn to make? I know you know the answer to that. And what color is the Play-Doh Kira makes? What ingredients are used to make the Play-Doh? We can go back through the story, but I can tell you if you want to write it down. It was 2 cups of flour, 1 cup salt, 1 was it teaspoon or tablespoon? Let's go back. Let's see. It was 1 tablespoon of oil and 1 cup water. And then for the coloring, remember, she used 5 drops of blue and 5 drops of red, and that combination made purple after she squished it up. See? Purple. Nice. Which means you could probably also just do regular blue and regular red, and then you'd have 3 colors. Why does Mrs. Peck make Play-Doh? Well, probably because she can. Well, if you make Play-Doh, I hope you get some really great colors. I might actually make some.